Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Sophia Parola with Garden State Film Festival, and I am here with Maura Collins. She was the creator, and well, I'll have you say exactly everything you did with this film, but you made the film I Want Them to Know, a short animated short film, and I really enjoyed watching it. I can't wait to talk to you about it today. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm happy that I get to talk to you and see how you made this. I'd love for you just to introduce yourself and the many titles of this film that you were, you know what I mean.
Okay. I'm Maura, and I did just about everything, and I want them to know. I basically did the whole thing by myself. I think the only thing that I didn't do was that my teacher originally assigned a project, but I animated it myself, I wrote it myself, and I did the voice acting for it as well.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Beautiful work. I figured it was better for you to say it because I was a writer, director, editor, everything, illustrator. I mean, so amazing. Congratulations on making this all by yourself. That is not an easy task at all. And I would just love for you to tell everyone who's watching a little synopsis about I Want You to Know.
Well, I want them to know it's basically about this girl. She could be any age that you want her to be in your mind, but she's probably around like the middle school age, and she's basically just voicing like her feelings about how she struggles with anxiety and how she goes through her day-to-day activities, trying to deal with it and trying to seem normal.
Absolutely. It's so relatable and vulnerable and beautiful in so many ways. I would love just to know the process of writing this. I don't know if it was easy for you to just, spill out everything because it really is a touchy subject. And a lot of people do relate to the concept and the context of what you wrote, but not so many people might be okay with saying that. But I want them to know, you want people to know. And I just would love to know how it was writing that and being so vulnerable.
Well, my teacher originally assigned it for like, it's almost like a science fair, but it's not limited to just science. So she just said, like, create something that could help people. And through most of my life, I've like struggled with anxiety. I've always been a little weird. I've had a hard time connecting with other kids. And I remember when I was introduced to the musical Dear Evan Hansen, and
Mhm.
it's mainly about like a guy that struggles with anxiety as well and deals with a lot of mental health issues. And I remember the song You Will Be Found. It really moved me because like I was not like used to talking about this stuff, and I didn't think it was normal. So when I listened to that song, it made me feel like I was normal and that there wasn't that much wrong with me as I thought there was. So I kind of just want to take that message and just communicate it even more to more people. So it's not just about like musicals and stuff. You're not into that, because I wanted more kids like me to know that like that what they're going through is okay, and that's fine. So I basically just spilled out all of my feelings into a paper, and I was like, oh, how can I include symbolism? How can I include this so I can make it like artsy and easy to understand for everybody and not just like the poshy filmmakers. So yeah, I basically just like almost like ranted on paper, and then I just organized it and made it have like a good flow to it, and it just came naturally.
Oh, wow. I mean, I love that you were inspired by Dear Evan Hansen, and that's how it all kind of developed. And your teacher had a part of I can't believe it was for a science fair. That's so interesting. And I think I really have to commend you because that's not easy at all. And you were so specific in your writing and in how you feel that absolutely someone who's watching that may not relate to all of it or maybe just pieces of it. There's so much in it that they could be like, wow, it is normal. I am not alone. And exactly like what you said, you definitely accomplished what you wanted to put out there. So that's so amazing. I'd love to hear more about the animation, how you came up with how I don't even know how it works. Like, do you draw first? How do you do the animation in the film?
What I first did was that I just wrote like a basic script. And as I was like writing it, like a bunch of ideas kept coming in, like, oh, I could do this, I could draw this. So I just write it in between like certain lines on the paper and put little asterisks and just say, oh, make sure that her eyes are blue in this frame, but then not in this frame. So like
Mm.
I just include little things like that so then I could reference back to it when it came to animating. And once I just started drawing, everything just kept going. Like once you like open that door, like that creative like window almost, everything just starts like flying out. So it was really easy.
Absolutely. So when you open this creative window, I mean, how long does it take? So from the time that you wrote it, and then you kind of had the script what you wanted, and then the ideas, and then you would draw it and open that window. What was the length of time that it took to make this video? And then from the first idea to what it is now, how long did that take?
Since this was like in the middle of school, I think it took about 2 months, I think, because like most kids, they kind of did something simple, like create a YouTube channel or something like that. But I usually like to go above and beyond with my projects, so I just decided to do that. So whenever I had the time on the weekend, I just like put my headphones in, listen to music, and just draw for like hours.
Oh, love that you go above and beyond. That's amazing. Now, was this done during like the pandemic? Was it done during COVID? Because I mean, it's probably easier to do things animated and all by yourself. So it's not, obviously you can be safe and not worry about being close to people. So yeah, when did you make this?
I actually made it like a couple of years ago. It would have been a lot easier if I were able like to if I was like stuck in my house and I did it. And I actually did think about like drawing some more while that was happening. But when I actually made it, yeah, it was a little while ago. Yeah, it was normal times just during school. I just find time on the weekends when I could.
Okay, wow, but that's so cool. So now that you have all these skills, I mean, you definitely can make stuff during this time that you don't really need to follow all the COVID guidelines, because it's just you that can make these films. That's awesome. I'd love to ask you why you wanted to submit this to Garden State Film Festival. What does it mean having this premiere at Garden State, and with such an important message? What do you hope people who can view this at Garden State will get out of this?
I originally wanted to submit it because I heard great things about the festival from my friends that you met during Life After Death interview, and I just wanted to like get that like message out there that you're not alone, that you're normal even when you think you aren't. Because my mom posted the film on Facebook and it got like around like 30,000 views. It like went viral after like a
Wow.
few days. And I was really excited about that because like not because like my name was out there, I just wanted other people to feel normal because it was such a game changer for me that I wanted other people to have that same feeling that I did.
Absolutely. I mean, wow, congratulations. I'm not surprised at all that it got that many views. And I hope that it continues to grow in the amount of views. I hope that people, I mean, it's great that this is not only in person, but it's virtual, because it'll access more people around the world, not just Garden State in New Jersey, but like all these people deserve to watch this. And it's such an important message, as I said. I love that you made this, and that it's getting its due respect and views, because it really deserves this film, and your work deserves to be viewed by a lot of people, and the message, honestly. I would love, like, the last question I have for you, just because I love asking, especially people around your age, and just anyone in general. And I know it's a quick question that I'm asking you, and you just think of it on the spot, but how are you staying creative during this time? I mean, we're obviously in a crazy climate that no one's really seen before, with COVID and all the restrictions, and it's hard for people who might be so creative to have the same creativity and to make the things that they want to make pre-COVID. It's not as easy right now. So how are you continually staying creative and keeping those creative juices flowing, and putting out work during this time?
The main thing that I've been doing is that I've been really involved with my TV and film class right now. So when we make those films, I try to like give it my all and like, help write and help edit and do as much as possible. And I also like stay involved I have a TV and film club in my school. So I've been like trying to work on that. And I started like my own show interviewing other people. Like I've just been trying to like work as many things as possible because there's so many things I want to do creatively. So I'm just trying to work every muscle that I have by like maybe even drawing or just daydreaming, thinking about different film ideas and then writing them down in like my phone on the notes app. It's just like little stuff like that like doesn't take that much time, but it still makes me happy.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to hear that you're just staying creative and active and collaborating with other people, because that's so important with film. And I really do hope that you continue to write and to draw and make these animated shorts, because I mean, the fact that you can do it all on your own, and the fact that you're able to express such vulnerable but honest and relatable messages. We need that, you know what I mean? Especially right now, it's so important. So congratulations to you and all of your work, and the fact that you're getting so many views and love with this short film, because it's so amazing. I can't wait for people in Garden State to see it. And let me tell everyone who's watching how you can see it. It will be premiering in the Asbury Hotel in Asbury Hall venue, Saturday the 27th in the film block of 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. with a lot of other high school films. Maura has another film that you mentioned before. We did an interview for Life After Death. You edited that. So congratulations to you for not having just one, but two films that you worked on in this festival. And congratulations on all your work and your creative success. I can't wait to see your future projects, and always have Garden State on your mind when you're submitting, because it's really awesome to see your work.
Thank you so much. I will.